lost you. No, wrong way.
Stream element spot running robot.
Let's try this floor first.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ihara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro
You're the
so
only
badly
friend I
that he
talk
took his
to
own
now,
life.
Yon.
But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth? What really happened between
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know!
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
No. And somehow Ihara-san knew Mikoshi. It's like, but maybe
the body belonged to us.
That's all I... Are you sure about... Take a look at that. If you can, in fact, so...
"4 years ago, not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break. When I called Mo, I told him yes, whenever at first they said, and they'd even break it, and if he couldn't...
Didn't anybody see?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Anyway, mind you, he's...
Why did...
To be here, someone still should have stepped in to help.
You...
But on the first morning,
and that...
Students were and
How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
And also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So
he made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mika, there less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But as the...
They didn't want you.
After all, I don't think he'd... So it wasn't like the school at end of...
So it...
What I...
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another Stevens.
Maybe, but in that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san, you know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it. But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
I'm back to Fortnite for a bit.